Hello guys, welcome to WhatsApp demo series. So today we have a connector which is Monday.com connector, and I already installed the connector in Odoo, and after installation we have the following menu options. So I will try to explain all of the menu options with their features, and after that I will try to explain the workflows with some of the examples. Okay, so I will start with the menu options and their features. So first menu option which is the credentials, and in credentials we have provided the facility or flexibility to user to create multiple accounts if they have. Okay, so you can create multiple accounts if you have according to the your account with respect to money.com. Okay, so you just provide some of the information for each of the account and you can create accordingly. So I already create a one. I just open this one and try to explain the whole the credentials we can put into account. So we just provide the account name and the API key. Okay. So when you put these two values, the account is being created. Okay. So there is no any restriction. User can only use one account. You can use multiple accounts if you have. Okay. So this is the credential part. Okay. So I just move to next menu option, which is the connector. So in connector, we are just providing those features that we have integrated. This is a basically interface menu option, and you can select which option that you want to be used. Okay, so here we are just integrated four features, and if you have any other than feature that is not available, you can ask and we will try to implement as per your requirement. Okay, so currently we have integrated users, item, group, and the board, and provided with the features that they have support. Okay, so as you can see that in users we can use only import operation. Okay, we cannot export the users as per the workflows defined in the monday.com. Okay, so these are the features, and after that you can select the account id or account. So if you define multiple accounts, you can see a list, okay, of that accounts. So I just created only one account at this time, so I can see the only one. So after selection, you can just click to sync button and the operation will goes accordingly. Okay. So this is the connector part. So let's move to the next menu option, which is the history. And in history, basically we can see the statistical information regarding to how many records are involved during the execution. So you can see that the how many records are being created. Newly created records are updated records. Okay, so during either you can use the import operation or export. Okay, so this is the import history information, and this is the export. Okay, so this is the history part, and that may be help out to be to see the how many records are being exported or imported. Okay, so let's move to the next menu option, which is the settings. Okay, so in settings, basically user can adjust or configure the cron job settings, and we have separate all of the operations individually, and user can use individual operation as per your requirement. For example, if you want to use the only user related operation, then you just select to user operation enable and specifies few of the parameters, and the things are going automatically. So there is no need of any of interaction of any user. Okay, so these are the parameters. So first parameter, which is the number of calls. So basically you can define that the how many number of times that operation will be executed. So it's mean that you can specify either you can execute one time or unlimited time, and the next interval means that you can specify the next call will be executed with respect to the type as well. So currently you can see the 5 and the minutes. So it means that after 5 minutes the execution being started. Okay, so you can adjust the interval as well, and also you can re-enter the interval value as well, which is the a positive number. For example, I just put 10, so it's mean that after 10 minutes execution is being started. And you can use individual options. For example, you want to use the user operation and the board operation. Okay, so after the selection you can just click on the save button, and the setting is being saved and all of the things automatically. Okay, so these are the many options and their features. Okay, so hopefully you can understand all of the things, and if you want any of customization you may ask. So we'll move back to the connector and we'll try to explain some of the examples, and you can understand how the things are working, and which things we have to change accordingly according to the monday.com workflows. Okay, so I just go to the connector and we will try to evaluate the things accordingly. So I just go to the monday.com as well. I just open this one. Okay, so I try to add a new board. For example, Odoo integration. Okay, so you can specify some of the parameter information. Okay, so it will take few of seconds. So this will create a board, and you can specify some of the things accordingly. So currently I will try to import that board into the Odoo. Okay, so I just duplicate the tab and click on the board import operation and select the ID. Okay, so I just go to the project. So I just click to the import operation. So that will take few of seconds, and after that, after the execution, you can see a pop-up message which shows that the execution is being completed. Okay. Also, you can verify from the import history as well. So after that, I will go to the project, and in project, you can see that we successfully imported the project in Odoo as in term of the board, and you can see some of the additional information related to the monday.com in the project name as the tab Monday. Okay, so you can see that the board kind, permissions, the state, the ID of the board. Okay, and some of the additional field regarding to the subscribers as well. Okay, so you can use the real-time operation as well. You can create a board, edit or the delete, or in term of the archived as the ported into the monday.com. Okay, so in updation, the monday.com is restricted to be update the few of the following fields. Okay, so we cannot update all of the things in the board with respect to the monday.com. Okay, so we are restricted by the monday.com for the operation of the updation. Okay, for example, I just rename the project name. Okay, and click to the save button. So that may take few of seconds, and the project is being updated in Odoo. So we can check out in the monday.com as well. So I just go to the here, and you can see that way the project board name is being updated. Okay, so only 1 2 data fields we can update. Other than that, we cannot update as the restriction by the monday.com. Okay, so this is the operation related with the updation, and same like you can create a new board, and some either you can use the delete operation as well. Okay. So if you have any of customization and the workflows related to the Odoo or the money.com, you may ask and we will try to implement as per your requirement. Okay, so basically this is a baseline module and we will customize accordingly. Okay, so this is a feature with related with the board in term of the project. Okay, so you can see that. So quickly I move to the just move to the next menu option, which is the group. So in group there are the two groups. I just rename this one to do, and this one is done. Okay, so there are two groups. One is the to do and the second is the done. So I will try to import in Odoo. Okay, so click to the sync button. So that may a few of seconds, and after execution you may see a pop-up message, this synchronization is completed. And also you can see the import history or export related information as well in the history menu option. Okay, so I just go to the task stages in term of Odoo. So you can see that we successfully imported the groups in term of the task stages in Odoo. Okay, so also you can see in the project. Okay, so these are the two groups, and you can create the groups as well at the real-time operations that we have provided. So in the groups are in the term of the task stages, we can create a new group or delete. Okay, so we cannot update that group. Okay, so two operations that we have implemented. So update operation is not supported by the monday.com. Okay, for example, I just add a quickly column backlogs. Okay, so that may few of seconds. Okay, so the column is being added in order, so we can check out in the monday.com as well. So as you can see that we created a real-time group as well. Okay, so these are basically few, as I mentioned, that the some of the restrictions behind the monday.com. Okay, so you may confirm or customize the workflow or the some of the features as per your requirements. Okay, so these are the group related operations. Okay, so let's move to the item related operations. So I just select to the item of import operation and click to sync button. Okay, so that may few of seconds. So after that the same procedure, so it will take few of seconds while from some of the computation led to the comparisons, finding some of the related information and combine that. Okay, so the execution is being completed, so we can check out in the project. So I just refresh this page. Okay, so you can see that the items in term of the task is being imported successfully in Odoo. So as you can see that the items information related. Okay, also you can see some of the detail information. As you can see that the subscribers, the state, uh, the ID of the task and the account, that which account that we are using. Okay, so quickly I will create a task in term of item. Okay, For example, mm, one. Okay, so I will add this task in term of item related to the money.com. So is being created. So I will check out from here. You can see that the task is being created at the real time. Okay. So this is related to with the task, and the last time the thing is which is the users. So you just select to the users and click to sync button. Okay. So the process is being completed. So you can check out the users in the contacts. Okay, so as you can see, we successfully imported the user as well. Okay, and you can see the information in the Monday as well. So you can see that the information either this user is admin, a guest, pending, verified, all of the things you can see from here. Okay, so this is the Monday dot connector, and again I will mention that you can customize accordingly. If you need some of the other features or customization or the workflows, we can implement accordingly. Okay, so happy to use money dot connector. Have a great day. Bye bye.